This week at the Republican National Convention, we heard President Trump's children talk about their dad, and now I'd like to talk about mine. My dad, whose name was Jerry Singleton, was something of a Renaissance man. My mom always says he was great at everything. My dad passed away 6 years ago and is buried at Arlington National Cemetery. And the reason for that is he was a naval aviator. He flew bomber and fighter jets over Vietnam and Lebanon and Grenada during his 30-year military career. He was my childhood hero, and I was very proud and very lucky to be able to follow his example of military service. And when I graduated from the Navy's flight school, my dad was there, and he took his wings of gold from his own uniform to pin them on mine. And I spent almost a decade flying search and rescue helicopters aboard aircraft carriers, headed for different wars than my dad's. But I spent that time trying my best to be the kind of officer and the kind of leader my dad had been. And central to my dad's leadership philosophy, and to military service in general, is the idea of leader as servant. So this is the recognition that leadership is not just about power and authority, but it's also about responsibility and accountability. So this November, I will be voting for Joe Biden for the simple reason that I believe he understands that good leadership, trustworthy leadership, is an act of service and requires compassion. I believe he has the heart for the job, and I think that's what we most need right now as a country. And I hope you do too.
Veterans for Responsible Leadership is responsible for the content of this ad.